Scale illusion is a psychoacoustic phenomenon based on pitch proximity. A series of notes are played separately on the right ear, and a different pattern of the same scale is played on the left. But when they are played together at the same time, the notes are reorganized by your brains, creating a melody that no longer corresponds to the pattern played on each ear, and a new melody is now perceived by the listener, changing only the listener's perception of what's being played on across the panorama spectrum. These are the first bars of the fourth movement of Tchaikovsky's Sixth Symphony, which is a brilliant example of the scale illusion on a musical context. Listen to the violin part on the left side of the orchestra. This is the violin part on the right side. Now listen as something new arises as the two parts are played together. And this is the melody that your brain just reorganized as the parts were played at the same time, separately on each side of the audio panorama spectrum. Our brain's organizational cognitive process uses grouping principles to help us interpret the environment more efficiently. One visual grouping principle example is the Gestalt similarity effect, where similar objects are perceived by our brain as belonging together or having the same function. Based on the interpretation that some sounds or tones with similar frequency content are most likely to come from the same sources, on the scale illusion context, our brains reorganizes the tones using frequency proximity as a grouping principle, creating the illusion of grouping them closer together, assuming they are coming from the same source based on their frequency proximity.